Allez, bonsoir à tous, bienvenue dans ce live. Ce soir, on se termine ce petit jeu, Dead Days. Bien. Normalement, il doit y avoir ma chérie à côté de moi ce soir, mais là elle est partie se coucher, elle était fatiguée. Elle sera là un petit peu plus tard. On fera un autre jeu un peu plus tard dans le soir, on fera 2 jeux. Je ferai un jeu d'horreur avec elle, on va se faire un truc sympathique. On va essayer de se trouver un moyen de se trouver un jeu où on peut bien flipper ensemble, on peut bien rigoler. On va faire le chapitre 5, c'est le chapitre final. On va voir ce qui va se passer. Je vous garantis rien. Je me sers un petit verre de coca. Voilà. Je fais quelques réglages. Hop. Bing boum bing boum bing boum bing boum 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 boum. Ah. C'est toujours du bien. Allez, fais jouer. Crier au loup. Démarrer l'épisode 5. C'est parti. On va aller voir, on va avoir un petit récap. Comme à l'habitude, ça change pas.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it.
Holly's sister, Lily.
Do you even give a shit about us?
Get up! Get up! Get up!
That's why you can't tell me
Get up!
anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
What monsters are you? What horrible, evil, villainous, warped monsters are you?
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
Look, maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to you.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Et il a souffert, hein. Là, vous avez le récap des 4 premiers épisodes.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We
Ah,
have great.
on s'est arrêté hier. On a discuté avec le vieux con là. Voilà, ça se cherche même pas. Première chose, générique. Épisode 5, cri au loup.
You've come a long way. You must be tired.
Donc, ma copine qui a laissé son téléphone à côté de moi. J'adore. Je vois toujours ce qui se passe.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster, sirloin.
Got a scotch?
Only Tennessee whiskey, unfortunately. What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey. Well, Sheriff,
Michel Blanc.
for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You know why I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith and Lily, the girls who worked at the pudding and pie.
Did I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have...
Ah oui, c'est toi qui les as tués.
Yes? Some allotment of evidence. A witness, perhaps.
Your servant over there told me you did it.
That's a fucking lie! I didn't say anything like that.
Fine.
All I said was that this was your town, and nothing wouldn't happen without your approval. All right? That's it.
If only that were true. Those women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with. You really don't need to worry yourself further.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right.
What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So
Tu
why
me
don't
fais
you
chier
take the
ici,
hint
la
and get
loi
out?
c'est moi. Le frapper, non.
I'm already pissed off. You don't want to make it worse.
Oh, I think I do. I'd love a good reason to put a bullet between your eyes after what you did.
That's enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but...
Ah oui, c'est vrai, j'ai tué son frère.
Preserving our identities. If you have to know, it was Georgie. However, like I said, I'd be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Georgie.
Get your hands off me!
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
Ouais,
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. But you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And then
you told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, sis. You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
I think I'll be taking both of you. You're not taking me, you fucking ponce. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like that?
You think I give a fuck if I'm the one... Who the shit do you think you fuckers
Get
are?
the fuck out of here!
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
Allez.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you
Attraper le
before I let
tordu,
that
attraper
shit happen.
Georgie.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you?
Get the fuck away from me. He's the one you fucking want.
This could have gone so well. But you just had to complicate things. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Oh la salope. Oh la salope. Allez.
Over here. You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you. But
Il veut me planter ce con. Il veut me planter.
Got him. Now.
Yo ma poule. Il veut me
Oh god. This way.
Ouh, ça va Paul. J'ai vu ton message 1 heure après, je suis désolé. Parce que j'ai pas mon téléphone sur moi surtout. Ça, t'arrives avec Nightbot. Le début de la fin.
Oh shit.
I know.
Oh putain, il y a l'action. Hein. Oh. Oh là. Oh. Oh là. Bon, je m'en veux. Tu t'en veux pourquoi? Oh, c'est pas grave, t'inquiète pas. Pour le ban, c'est pas grave. On te taquiner avec ça. Je vais juste te péter ta gueule, c'est tout. Ça me fait chier comme ce jeu ramène personne quoi.
Fuck! What was that?
Je comprends pas le truc pour les émoticônes est pas actif. Ah, bizarre.
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
C'est le Batman.
Come on.
Fuck it.
Putain, la tache de sang. Ah. Ouais.
Come on.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay. How did this happen, Georgie?
Putain, truc de fou. C'est des champs. Ça va l'ami? Comment vas-tu?
Shit. Hello, Big B. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Oh. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
T'es encore malade? Bah sonne-toi bien l'ami alors.
Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian, you don't know what you're doing.
I'm trying to help you here.
I'll arrest you too if I have to.
Go ahead. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What?
He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that
Merci des chances, c'est
Of
gentil.
course it does. Those girls.
So it's all my fucking fault then.
You
fucking.
C'est gentil de partager.
You're gonna throw me to the
Si ça
fucking
peut ramener du
wall,
monde, c'est cool.
You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look,
Sometimes you just have to do what you're told. Then it comes back to bite you in the ass because some good-for-nothing crooked bastard decides you're not worth shit anymore.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault.
Attends. Tu as vu le concept que je t'ai envoyé car peut-être qu'il faut un match entre toi et Carolo. Le prochain jeu que tu comptes faire, c'est lequel? Ah, alors j'ai trouvé. C'est deux jeux qui se suivent en fait. C'est ça. Voilà, j'ai envie de me faire The Division 1 et le 2. Voilà. J'ai vu l'ami Théo en train de le faire. Et comme c'est un genre multi super sympa, ça peut être sympa. Voilà. Voilà, c'est le prochain jeu que je vais faire. Et tout à l'heure, quand ma chérie sera réveillée, parce qu'elle est en train de faire dodo, elle se repose un peu. Ça fait une demi-heure qu'elle dort. On va faire un jeu d'horreur. Ah, tu vois, c'est super sympa. Tout à l'heure, je vois un Slender et ma chérie.
But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him. Coming here, talking about options, like it was that simple.
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go.
Ouais, faut qu'elle se repose. Ça va lui faire du bien.
Instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them, what would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you, you don't know the fuck about anything.
Hey, leave her out of this, Georgie.
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet, to ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
Wait, those were your ribbons? You're in on this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die.
Je pourrais me marrer durant la rediff. Je pense, ouais. Ouais, mais la laisser jouer, ouais. Ah, elle est très bien ta petite collection de jeux, franchement. Elle est très bien, Deschamps. Elle est parfaite. C'est bien, tu commences petit à petit, tu prends les jeux qui te plaisent, j'espère. Parce que pour pas de la merde, hein. Faut pas, ça sert à rien.
When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea, a gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started, anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were going to be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the crooked man showed up, and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it! Why should you get to decide? Either of you. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
Vivian, this is the way it has to be.
I know that.
Wait.
But you're not going to be the one to do it. I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To All of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them, what I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no! Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian! Shit!
Just... Jesus.
Oh la vache, vous avez vu? C'est un ruban qui coupe la
I
tête.
didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh. Oh, fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby. I'm gonna die.
Ouais, tout doucement, ouais.
I think we both know
Ah, ça,
that.
les derniers chapitres, de toute façon,
Just
c'est
make
très
sure
rapide
you
alors.
give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him.
Non, même pas une heure, c'est fini. Hein.
Really fuck him up for me, alright? For both of us. You know the bastard deserves it.
Don't worry about the crooked man.
Old foundry by the river.
Tu t'attendais pas à ça? C'est ça?
Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you wanna do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with.
That's not who I am.
Sure it's not. No more games, alright? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick.
T'as vu pire? Le tuer, le laisser
I
mourir.
know what I did. What? You're just gonna leave me here?
I'll send someone for your body. Both of you.
Fuck you!
Ah bah autant il croit.
Shit.
Vous aurez fait quoi vous? Putain, ça me rappelle un peu Iveren et ce genre de jeu. Bah Iveren, faut que je le fasse tiens. Je sais pas. C'est gentil Cédric. Je pense que ton colis quand je le recevrai, je l'ouvrirai en live. Je ferai une vidéo live et puis on fera un live dessus.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
Ne regarde surtout pas mon let's play alors si tu l'as jamais fait. Bah, je suis pas prêt de le faire, c'est le jeu que tu fais, hein, je te le dis.
Of course.
Ah, Iveren. Ah oui. Ouais, faut que je le fasse en plus. J'ai fait l'autre d'avant, l'autre après là. Mais j'ai pas fait Iveren. C'est vrai que je l'ai pas fait. À l'époque, j'avais commencé un petit peu au début. Je me souviens, ça se passe dans un appartement au début. Et je l'ai pas fait. J'ai rien compris même au système. À l'époque j'ai trouvé ça nul à chier. Et maintenant bah, je regrette de pas avoir fait avant. Mais bon. Je vais me rattraper. Bienvenue, tout seul. Ouais, ça j'ai fini sûr. C'est la gonzesse ça.
The big bad wolf. You used to be something.
Ah franchement je suis les coups.
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Ah les Darkness. Mais c'était sorti sur 3.6 et PS3 ça. Je sais même pas si... c'est dommage hein, qu'ils en sortent plus des trucs comme ça. Darkness, attends. Darkness. Ouais, je laissais sur... Ah ouais. Oui, je vois. C'est Mad Max. Ça va mon ami?
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you've made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my
Ah, ça va tranquille, et toi?
Come find me when you've finished here.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Wow, what a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned. Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
Putain, elle est rapide cette salope. Elle est très rapide. Quoi de beau, Mad? Ça, mon pote? Sur ce, je vais y aller. Yoshi, tu diras à ta chérie que je me suis abonné à sa chaîne tout à l'heure. D'accord, je lui dirai, je lui passerai le message. C'est très gentil de votre part. Même si elle fait presque jamais de vidéo, mais bon. Ça fait plus d'un an qu'elle a pas fait de live dessus. Peut-être un jour, ça remettra. Hein. Elle est moins game que moi. Allez, qu'est-ce qu'on fait? J'adore les fins des Telltale, sont toujours plein de suspense, plein d'action, c'est génial je trouve. Oh! J'ai loupé. En tout cas merci de ton passage, c'est gentil. Merci pour le pouce bleu, pour la pub, toujours drôle. Mais non, j'ai appuyé. Ah.
Where are you? Come out and face me.
Oh, elle est pas belle. Attends. Passe une bonne soirée et je peux mettre en avant un combat de couple entre toi et elle contre un autre couple de vidéastes. Si tu veux, pas de soucis, ça serait rigolo. Je squatte FIFA en attendant Medieval. Ouais, Medieval, un jeu que je ferai en live ça. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? chaud. Qu'est-ce que c'est ce bordel? Allez. Waouh. Ah là là, aïe aïe aïe, ouh là 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 là. Oh c'est chaud. Wow. Oh putain mais c'est quoi ce jeu? Qu'est-ce que c'est que ce truc? Coucou Melissa, comment vas-tu? Ah, Garoulou, garou. Eh oui, elle peut besoin de jouer à Call of Duty pour jouer aux zombies, hein. Ah. C'est là où il va découvrir qui est la vraie. Attendez. Bon sang Melissa, comment vas-tu Melissa? Ça va, et toi? C'est quoi ce truc de ce jeu de... Ça va. Bon, vu que Yoshi le fait sommeil là, abonnez-vous à ma chaîne YouTube, tu peux Carolo, c'est très bien. MDR, comme il s'envole les machins. Déjà fait Carolo. Et toi Melissa? Bah écoute, ce jeu de fou c'est The Wolf Among Us. Et c'est le dernier chapitre, c'est la fin. Ouf. Putain. Il est beau hein. Je te conseille franchement. Mais il est dur à trouver ce jeu hein. Il est très très dur. Si tu joues à des jeux comme ça, prends les Telltales. Une balle en argent. Tu fais les Telltales. Tu as des jeux qui se nomment... Attends, j'ai pas la boîte. Ils ont fait plusieurs styles de séries. Ils ont fait les Batman, ils ont fait les Walking Dead, ils ont fait les Ils en ont fait pas mal.
I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want. You plan to do what she says, don't you?
You sure about that?
Yes, I'm quite sure. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial.
C'est chaud.
Can we at least agree on that?
Pourquoi voudrais-tu faire ça?
The whole town will be calling for your execution.
Attendez, je voulais après.
Would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
Bullshit. I already talked to Georgie. I know you ordered their deaths.
Mr. Porgy is mistaken, I assure you.
On jure jamais.
I'm a businessman.
Ne jamais jurer, c'est pas bien.
There's still a lot you have to answer.
6 personnes.
And I will.
Ouais, dans les caches tu peux le trouver, Mélissa, le jeu. Il y a même Minecraft qui existe.
If you decide to do something stupid, like murder me, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the
Il va se flinguer sous compte, tu vois.
You're often reckless. And I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
This is about protecting Fabletown. Some asshole murders 2 of our people. It's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say? Hey! I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
Ouais, elle me noter. On va pas le frapper.
You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
Voilà, elle m'a demandé de le ramener. Ouais. Ouais, ça c'est le 2e épisode. Le tout premier, il y a Catwoman, il y a le pingouin, il y a double face si je me souviens dans le premier. Je sais plus.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming? Yes, you'll have an opportunity to. He's back.
The Crooked Man.
God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time.
Il a une sale gueule, hein.
Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister!
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off? You think you have the right to just do this to people? You're a fucking crook!
T'es so énervé, hein.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances,
I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porge who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White, but I thought it would be unwise to proceed with such faulty information.
Bigby, is that true?
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not. Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Georgie was a victim of this psycho, too. He was pushed into the whole thing, and now he's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White. Unless you plan to abandon the charter entirely.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Salut GG. T'as la poule?
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
I know you're responsible. You've been behind all of this from the beginning, so cut the shit.
We all know who you are. We know what you've
Just
done.
give it up already.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly.
Hop, je vais vous lire. Alors, on remonte un petit peu. Elle est où ma glace? La glace, là, elle est. L'autre, elle est ma copine en train de dormir. Je me suis inscrit sur le site de Tete Games. D'accord, c'est cool ça. Voilà un peu la liste des jeux qu'ils ont fait. Il y a plein de super trucs. Oui, je suis inscrit de Carlo. Ok, cool. Le petit Zizi, salut GG. Salut mon Carlo, salut mon Timmy. Il y a les Batman sur Tete. Ouais, il y a les Batman. J'ai ferai ceux-là. Je complète ma collection. Je vais les prendre. Ça à mon avis. Comment ça va? Ah bah tiens, quand on parle du loup, on la voit. Je t'ai pas entendu arriver. T'es en train de lire les commentaires. Oh putain, l'autre fait connerie là. Il me gonfle. J'adore trop les graphismes. On dirait une BD, c'est trop génial. Ça va bien. Et toi? Ça va bien. Et toi, mon Timmy? Ça va très bien. Et toi, mon GG? Bah ma Bilou, ça va. Bon, elle arrive, elle est partie chercher une chaise et après ce jeu-là, quand on l'a fini, on fait un jeu d'horreur. Il y a GG qui te fait bon. Coucou Madame Yoshi. Mélissa aussi. Allez, on continue, c'est la fin de toute façon.
Snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
Toi, t'as dormi plus d'une heure. Hein. Tiens, t'as plein de messages.
This is ridiculous.
Oh, moins une heure, une bonne heure. Hein. Il est 22h41.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel.
Et après, on va jouer à Slender. Hein?
Hired him as a favor to his family, you see.
Hein, t'as gueulé, hein?
To a dying mother.
I
Are you gonna get to your point or what?
Elle aura le micro, comme ça elle entend mieux les sons.
He was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his decision. For whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand. He murdered two of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with
This is fucking bullshit.
He's always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Bonsoir.
Yeah, and your goons attacked.
Bonjour.
Forget that part.
Dire bonjour,
They
bonsoir.
get a bit
Bah, bonsoir.
away sometimes, it's true.
Coucou girl, ça va?
They do it
J'arrive pas à lire un message en même temps. Je peux les lire, s'il te plaît.
You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do
Celui au
anything.
collier, il ressemble à Yoshi.
You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
What's he talking about?
I really hope you're going somewhere with this.
I see, you want to cut right to the point. I can appreciate that. Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired
Coucou ma girl.
I see some of them are here among you.
They're
not.
Salut GG.
What about Lily? She wasn't
Power,
free. She
hello,
wasn't given a
Grandma.
choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry,
Salut girl.
I'm sorry that your sister asked me for
J'ai
help.
faim, tu
I'm
me
sorry
donnes une
that I
glace.
decided against
J'ai un bol de céréales.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that
Les parents montrent
position.
les marques.
You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out
Mademoiselle Yochette. Mais il est là depuis quand, Nazi?
for you. Wasn't I?
Tu suis depuis longtemps, non?
We didn't abandon anyone. We've been trying to help them.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not
Tout à l'heure,
uncommon.
GG.
She
Attends,
left
GG.
everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that mattered, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
Dépêche-toi,
I got
femme,
her
j'ai
tree
faim.
back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor
Bah, ouvre ton
fables
frigo.
get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able
Melissa
to make
dit
a
ok.
living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
They burned my tree to ashes.
What?
You burned it down?
You see?
Why would you do that?
Snow? She was helping people glamour themselves as other fables.
téléphone,
We
il
couldn't
est
let
là.
that
Il est
continue.
là. Ton frère il envoie un message.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to
pensait
notice
son
what he'd do to
estomac.
get it. It had nothing to do with a crooked man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The crooked man's been exploiting you, exploiting your hope for a better life.
Bien ton jeu.
Ouais,
You
j'aime
would
bien,
go
ouais.
to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to
Franchement,
his
c'est
strength.
sympa.
And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Noisy, putain, c'est pas possible toi. Ah, ils sont tous contre lui.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss Wright. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Fuck you, okay? Sick of your shit.
You see what I mean? Bigby?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this.
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie killed him.
Make sure I understand.
Oh, merci Mélissa, elle est toute gentille là, madame. Je propose de me faire à manger dedans.
Because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes. Of course. Where are you going with this?
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder.
Il y a GG qui dit j'ai précommandé Medieval avec le style.
He killed a man.
Ah, c'est cool ça.
Don't make him a murderer.
Doesn't it?
For fuck's sake, killing someone who's trying to kill you is hardly...
They were there to retrieve Crane. You didn't need to escalate things.
Me? It was them. And who sent those two freaks anyway?
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it internally.
Where have I heard that before?
Je suis pas madame, je suis pas mariée, j'ai que 15 ans, banane.
He was beaten to mashed apples while under your
Ça c'est dit.
Voilà, allez hop. Comment tu t'es fait remettre en place?
You can't be serious.
C'était le stupide à meurtre.
You think you shouldn't be held accountable?
He was a suspect, and I needed answers.
Bonjour, ça va, Ice?
Was still
Comment vas-tu?
deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge.
Oui, pas de soucis.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those...
T'as ma froide?
It simply never happened. George...
Attends, je vais lire un petit peu quand même. Où elle veut me donner une banane, c'est trop mignon. Par contre, bientôt mon anniversaire, achète-moi des cadeaux. Ah, c'est quand, Mélissa?
C'est qui la dame à côté?
C'est qui la dame à côté? C'est ma copine, c'est ma chérie.
C'est la voisine.
C'est avec qui j'habite tous les jours, 24 sur 24. Avec qui je dors, 24 sur 24. 7 jours sur 7.
24 sur 24.
Ah oui.
On dort pas tout le temps.
Bah si, on est toujours dans le canapé ou votre temps. Tu aimes les bananes aussi? Ah bah il adore sucer la banane aussi. Hein. C'est la femme de mon frère. C'est sa mère.
Il a dit quoi? J'ai rien reçu.
Ah si, il a envoyé un message. Tiens, voilà Pompon, tiens. C'est la... Ah ouais. Pompon, GG, il a dit que c'est ma mère. J'ai avoir eu tout, on va 4 ans.
Killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
Oh, please. This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen,
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to
who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about.
C'est sa
We
mère, la
lashed
femme
our
à côté.
ropes to this diseased world. Never since.
C'est dégueulasse.
Not one of us has been there for you. Who
Ça va, maman?
filled your lives with the promise of more?
Je peux.
Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge
Je joue à combien d'heures par jour? Bah là, ça va pas durer longtemps là. C'est la fin.
Enfoiré. C'est quoi le truc qui parle à côté de toi, Yoshi?
Bigby,
Hein?
Miss White.
Ah, c'est moi qui parle.
Je crois pas. J'ai trop hâte, Mélissa. Qu'est-ce qu'elle a dit, Mélissa? Je te mets dans la machine à laver, je te ressors quand tu veux un vieux torchon. Je t'ai ça comme un vieux torchon. Arrête, tu vas l'exciter là.
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath?
What's she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come here.
Just
shut up! You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian killed herself back at the pudding and pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
C'est quoi ce jeu de merde? C'est un Telltale, mon GG. T'as déjà joué au Telltale? Attends, il est où la boîte? Elle est là-bas. Va te chercher la boîte, je vais te montrer. Ah. Alors. C'est celui-là. Moi aussi, t'as pas... C'est celui-là. Ah, t'as une grosse otite? Vous savez mal ça.
For me?
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well. Nah, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your
Lily fait dodo.
Well done then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough
I don't give a shit.
bloodshed
So we
already?
get rid of him.
Dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
George devait décider. Je prends la décision de voter. Ah, on va voter,
Have a
tiens.
vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything. What about Bigby? What about...
C'est elle.
He was
Ça, c'est
appointed.
Blanche.
He's
C'est elle.
the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine. Are you sure? This isn't
Ouais.
how
It's what the people want.
Un bisou à Gigine, à Didine.
Mr. Wolf, it's your
Chaque fois,
call.
je me mélange les deux.
Just do what you think is right.
Yes, Sheriff.
L'enfermer, lui arracher la tête, le jeter dans le puits.
He has to
We can
die.
lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Not this way.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
You know, just between us, I was gonna let you live. But now...
You're going to miss me.
No, I won't.
Allez, on lui arrache la tête, c'est parti.
Sheriff,
Oh my god.
T'as vu Pompon? On lui a arraché la tête. Comme va te faire un Noël, va te bouffer. On va te fourrer. T'as vu? Ah, je suis la tête, le slip, c'est
Another one of us to erase from the books.
Voilà. T'as vu? Ah bah Mélissa elle adore, disons, à 15 ans elle adore qu'on arrache la tête. Ah disons, Mélissa elle adore. Hein. La girl par contre elle est pas fan. Hein. Nosy adore ça.
Arrache-lui le slip, ce sera encore pire.
Ça va lui remonter les couilles au vieux. Là, le mec il est vite sonné quand même. Hein,
Oh, hi. Sheriff Bigby. Great to see you. I don't know if you remember me.
I know who you are, Flycatcher. You worked at the Woodlands for how many years now?
I think I've lost count. You gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking lie.
Ils sont partout.
Il est encore long ton jeu?
Non, c'est la fin là. Je t'ai dit, il y avait 5 chapitres et c'est la fin.
Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Right. Thanks.
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Qui a été voir Joker? Bah nous.
Nous. On va aller le voir. Il est excellent, je vous le conseille. Très bon film de DC. C'est pas du tout un film de super-héros. Et toi, tu l'as vu La truie. Ouais, c'est un cochon qui boit et qui fume.
Doucement.
I'm going. Jesus.
Faut que je le recoupe ces griffes.
Bah ouais, mais faut... T'as vu ça, mais c'est...
Carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff.
Il est excellent.
Day. Shit. Just go grab that, would you? Sorry about all this. I tried to help. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance. But Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her.
No.
Nice.
No.
So
yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope.
Ouais, Spiro, ouais, ça peut être sympa, ouais. Le 2 si tu veux.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. I'm sorry, TJ.
T'étais pas très fort, aspirant.
Look on the bright side, okay?
Merci.
T'es pas de rager, tu te rappelles pas?
Merci de me foutre la honte encore plus. Merci beaucoup. Je t'aime.
De rien.
Putain.
Tu t'es nul, fallait que tout le monde t'aide et que tu dises pas où aller. Moi, je suis honnête. Quoi? T'as un problème?
Je t'emmerde, GG. Tu parles en anglais? Ah ouais.
Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig? Colin gets to stay. That's bullshit, Big B, and you know it. You're all fucking corrupt.
Putain, on aurait pu les éviter qu'ils aillent à la fin.
LOL Mayoshi.
Hi.
Hi.
Putain, la fin elle est longue et...
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh.
Putain, la tête du crapaud, le machin.
It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
You need to let that go. How are you gonna move on if...
Bigby, I know you're trying to help. But this is just something I need to do on my own. Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good.
Bisous, girl.
But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the crooked man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
It's okay, just calm down.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the crooked man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
Just trying to protect them.
Yeah.
Dans ce temps où c'est un vampire.
But then... I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Qu'est-ce qu'il dit dans ici? J'ai peut-être entendu un message.
Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Get the well, you said.
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess what's done is done.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
Comment tu fais pour suivre l'histoire?
I walked her over
C'est très dur.
And I left her, just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them.
So, that piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
Yeah, I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
So you started all this?
pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time.
Putain,
the crooked man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade. Like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith. Or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
Bonne nuit, GG.
I'm sorry.
Bonne nuit, GG. Merci la poule.
Sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now. You'll make things right.
Oui, j'ai un coussin.
You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter
Ah
what.
non, par contre, ça, je veux pas qu'il joue avec parce que c'est le truc de ma caméra, par contre.
Tu
peux l'enlever.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you.
Bon, allez, là, là. Ma glace!
The way you look out for each other. And look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
Snow doesn't really need me.
I'm sure that's not true. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You protected.
Parce que t'as pas suivi l'histoire jusqu'au bout, c'est pour ça.
No matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the crooked man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the crooked man, it was you.
I've been making a lot of mistakes lately.
But you've also done a lot of good. Don't forget that. You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me.
You like my ribbon?
Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
On va la suivre.
I'll see you around. Wolf.
Bonne nuit, Nosy. Il s'en va, Nosy? C'est ça? C'est ce que j'ai compris? Ah bah c'est fin. Alors, qu'avez-vous fait à Georgie? Vous, 31,4%. Déjà, vous avez laissé Georgie mourir. Le tordu a-t-il droit à un procès? Vous, 80% des joueurs, va ramener le tordu vivant. Comment avez-vous puni le tordu? Vous, 14% des joueurs, avez arraché la tête. Ah oui, c'est pas beaucoup. Avez-vous accepté le cadeau de Tige pour Blanche? Vous, 98% des joueurs avaient décidé d'accepter le cadeau de Tige pour Blanche. Quelles ont été vos dernières paroles à Nerissa? Vous et 29% des joueurs, vous avez dit j'ai fait beaucoup d'erreurs. Bon bah voilà. Stat spécial. Salut Kuma. Salut Red. Comment vas-tu? Alors, bah ça c'est tous les... Il y en a un. En fait, je crois qu'il y en a 5 ou 6 de morts. 5. Bon, bah voilà, on l'a fini. Maintenant, on va passer à un jeu d'horreur.
Tu l'as fini?
Oui, je l'ai fini, oui, je dis on. Mais c'est madame qui a commencé ce jeu?
Non.
Si.
Tu commences.
Ah non, c'est toi qui commence. Tout. Hein? Je pense que.
Ah!
Bah, ça va très bien, Red. Je te remercie. Bienvenue à toi. Je pense que tout le monde est d'accord avec moi. Tout le monde veut te voir jouer en premier.
Non.
Si, un petit jeu d'horreur.
Arrête de me casser la cuisse.
Vous êtes d'accord? Sur Slender. Bon, je vous dis dans... Hop, voilà. Oui, on veut voir la dame. Ah là là.
Dame.
Bah, c'est à nouveau, il connaît pas. C'est Madame Yoshi.
La vieille, la dame.
La vieille. Bon, je relance un live dans 2 minutes, si vous êtes d'accord. Et on se donne à vous dans 2 minutes. Un petit jeu d'horreur avec Madame Yoshi. Bisous, je reviens.